welcome back to another video. If you're new, my name is Mel. Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about our #1 hair care nemesis. Yes, breakage. Yep, that one thing that's stopping a lot of us from achieving the tailbone length of our dreams. So in today's video, I'm just going to be identifying 10 causes of breakage. Some of them obvious, some of them not so obvious, or we don't think about them as often. But hopefully this video is helpful to get on track to achieving the hair of our dreams. So the first cause of hair breakage is the most common, most well known, and that is lack of moisture or just dry hair. I'm sure everybody knows this, dry hair breaks. So you do not want your hair to get to that level where it's so dehydrated that it just snaps off. And that is why deep conditioning is so important in our routines, as well as moisturizing and sealing as soon as you feel that your hair needs some added hydration. Do not wait until it breaks off to be like, okay, let me go in with some moisturizer. No, girl. Make sure that your hair always feels hydrated to ensure that you don't get to the point of breakage. Now, the second cause of breakage I have for you is too much protein. Now, lots of people preach the importance of protein in your hair regimen, but you don't want to overdo it because there is such a thing as too much. Ultimately, the most important thing for your hair to thrive is to maintain a good moisture protein balance. For everyone, that balance is different, so you just have to feel out your hair and see what it needs in order to thrive. Cause number 3, overprocessing. So over bleaching, relaxing, coloring, basically any chemical treatment that's not done properly. Personally, I believe any chemical service should be done by a professional because they know what they're doing, hopefully. And I say hopefully because we've heard all them salon horror stories. But honestly, when in doubt, do not DIY, okay? If you are not experienced, if you're not comfortable with chemical services, I do not recommend that you do them yourself. I definitely recommend that you go to a professional. So for number 4, we have over manipulation and tension from styling. Now this is why we have things such as low manipulation styling, protective styles, and I put that in air quotes because you guys know how I feel about protective styles. But yeah, definitely put your hair in a style where you don't have to mess with it constantly every single day. Now when it comes down to protective styles, too much protective styling can actually be a bad thing because people feel like they can just put their hair in a protective style and just leave it alone. No, baby, you have to go in and moisturize and seal your hair, because guess what, when you take that protective style out, all your hair is coming out with it, okay? Also, as much as it looks cute to have your hair slicked back and super neat and tight, it does more harm than good. Tension will cause breakage, so you definitely want to make sure that your ponytails are loose, your styles are loose. Sacrificing your edges for a good style is not cute, okay? So I definitely recommend that you don't mess with your hair unless you absolutely have to. So number 5, we have heat damage. Now, it's a common misconception that people get heat damage just because they use heat too much. That's true, but if you use heat for the very first time, you've never used heat in your life, and you use a extremely high temperature, you can get heat damage like this. If you do not prepare your hair properly prior to using heat, you can get heat damage like this. So it goes beyond overusage or excessive usage of heat. It has to do with what temperature you use, how you prep your hair, what heat tools you're using. So there are a lot of factors that come into play with heat usage. Just make sure that you're doing it correctly. Number 6, we have improper and impatient detangling. I know sometimes the wash days are super long, so when you get to the end of it, which is detangling, you just want to rake the comb through your hair. Don't. In order to lose the least hair possible, you want to take your time. You want to be gentle. You got to baby your hair. You hear it all the time, start from your ends, work your way up. You do not want to be raking a comb through your hair thinking you're getting this over sooner. You're gonna pay for it in the long run. Another important factor when it comes down to detangling properly is using the correct tools. So a seamless comb with teeth that are widely spaced is ideal. Speaking of combs, my 7th cause of hair breakage is incorrect hair tools. So you want to stay away from things like hard brushes, fine tooth comb. Now you can use a fine tooth comb, but time and place. Meaning you're not going to be detangling with that, you know what I'm saying? Only when your hair is detangled. And you know, say detangled, you can use the fine tooth comb in your hair. Now in that case, it's not necessarily what you use, but how you use them. But in some cases, it's definitely what you use. Sometimes you see some comb and like they're missing like 10 teeth, and it's just like, why are you still using that in your hair? So you definitely want to check your hair tools because they could be causing breakage in your routine. But then also we need to stay away from tools that are not made for our hair type. I know you guys know what I mean, so we're just gonna move on to number 8. Now number 8, we have hair ties, hairpins, hair accessories. Now I know back in the day you guys used to use the hair ties with the metal on it, and every time you take one of those out of your hair, you'd see hair in the metal part. Yes, I hope nobody still uses those. Now we have these that are more popular, which are like the ouchless hair ties, or sometimes you see the seamless ones. I do have a few of these. I don't reach for them as often because I like using my satin scrunchies. You can't see this one. I have a few here. They're literally everywhere in my apartment. I use these a lot more frequently now because they are so much more gentle on your hair. Everybody knows that hair loves satin or silk. You definitely want to pay attention to the material that your hair elastics, hair ties and stuff are made of, because they can actually snag on your hair and cause breakage. Number 9, we have jewelry and clothing. Starting off with jewelry, you guys know from my wash day routine, I remove my rings every time I wash or style my hair. I'm not really a huge jewelry wearer apart from like my wedding rings, but you definitely want to go ahead and remove your necklaces, earrings anytime you are washing your hair, because your hair will get caught. Also, a lot of people take for granted the clothes we wear and what fabric they're made out of. They can cause the hair to break, because if your hair is dry and rubbing on the rough fabric, your hair will just snap right off. Not to mention embellishments like studs, beading, buckles, other accents that hair can get caught on. You want to be very aware when you wear things like that. Maybe tie your hair up so your ends aren't rubbing on it or getting caught in it. And finally, for number 10, we have chipped nails, fake nails, acrylics, all of those things. Now, if you guys watched my wash day routine, you guys know that I check my nails before hopping in the shower, because let me tell you, I've had hair get caught in a tear in my nail, and it's not the best feeling in the world. So definitely check your nails before you hop in the shower and groom them if needed. Also, if you do like acrylics and you need a fill and your nail or the fake nail is lifting with the acrylic, sometimes you don't even notice, but once the hair gets caught in that, Lord, that's not the best feeling in the world either. I don't do acrylics that often. I do a lot of press-on nails, and these are what these are. Can't focus. There we go. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love press-on nails because they're so easy. They're just so convenient and easy. I work in the dental field, and you can't have long nails when the people in mouth, But like sometimes on the weekend I want to look cute at the same time, but I cannot commit to acrylics all the time. So I can literally just pop these on, wear them for as long as I want, and when I'm ready I just take them off. These ones that I'm wearing right now are from Princess Press-Ons, and I'll leave her link to her Instagram and her shop down below. She actually reached out to me asking if I wanted to try them, so I was like, yes girl, I love press-ons. And these are like a matte white and they are so cute. I love white nails for the summertime. She also sent me a set to give away to one of you guys. I thought that was super sweet. This is one of her best sellers, and it's in a cute black and yellow design. I think this would be so cute for summer. So definitely check the description box down below to see how you can win this. And I'll probably throw some other tokens in there, so definitely check the description box below to see how to enter that giveaway. Alright guys, so that was it for today's video. Hope it was helpful to at least one person. Definitely let me know down below if you've identified anything that you're doing in your routines that is causing breakage, so that others can learn from that as well. Thanks as always for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below before you go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.